boys, it is Dcroft, and we are back with another God Squad video. Now, you guys watched my Gauntlet video earlier this week. You guys will have seen that I actually didn't get 10 wins, and I honestly was just kind of annoyed that I didn't get 10 wins, so I just decided, you know what, let's just go ahead and get a national championship run. Now, this is going to be a full national championship run for you guys. You guys are going to see every single game. I think it's 8 games total. I had one game where the guy I loaded into the game and I instantly got the win. I'm not going to make you guys see that. But I think it is 8 total games of us trying to win a national championship. Now, lineup is actually just unchanged. We are at the point where they really just don't put a ton of new cards into this game. I will quickly show you guys the binder, though. I use this account, right? This is the account that, if you guys will have known, there's up to like 35 million coins at a point. The guy account that this actually is has actually started to build his like ultimate collection of cards. So I'll quickly just scroll through a couple of the position groups here and let me know if there's any cards that you guys want to see. I kid you not, I have access to every single card that I could ever want in this game. Every single card that you guys can think of, I probably have it. Now, some of the older cards are a little bit harder to buy, is what he was telling me. They're just like a very limited supply. But, you know, like this Randy Moss, for example, one of the best cards at a point in time. I'm trying to see if like any, oh, this Stephon Diggs. Actually, I'm going to have a very cool video coming next Gauntlet for you guys. And Stephon Diggs, loved that card when he was back at the start of the year. Actually, same with this Calvin Johnson. I actually remember using that card too. But you guys can see, like this is one of the most stacked binders I have ever seen. I kid you not, of any binder I've checked on any Ultimate team, I think this is the craziest binder I have ever seen. Tight ends are kind of lackluster. I'm already at 97. This Tony Gonzalez obviously was one of the bigger legend cards that we did get this year. I'll show you guys some of the DBs here too. See if there's any players that do ring a bell here. Cooper, I never know how to say his last name, so I'm just going to call him Cooper. Loved his card at the start of the year here. Alpha Khan, that's his rewind card, another great card. This Mike, I don't know how you say his name. I know he plays for the Commanders now, but I do remember that there was a point in time that he was actually on my team. Charles Woodson, another just amazing card. Will Johnson, Pat Pete, Jonathan Baldwin. I actually remember we're kind of getting into that range where a lot of the budget gauntlets that I ran, a lot of these cards were cards I did actually have for those gauntlets. I'll quickly check my middle linebackers here. And again, if there's any cards that you guys want to see me use going forward, please let me know in the comments. You know, I want to make sure that I'm putting out, you know, any of your cards that you guys do want to see. It doesn't look like we have actually a ton. We've got this Luke Kuechly right here. Oh, this Cody Simon dog, by the way. Loved Cody Simon. If you guys have any cards like that you guys just like throughout this year, if you guys had a favorite card, let me know. Now, I did mention in the last YouTube video about how much I do like this Kyle Lewis. Let me see if he has like the, yeah, oh, does he? Yes, there he is. This was the OG, man. Love this Kyle Lewis. You guys can actually look at his card right here. One of my favorite linebackers this entire year. He was on my team for so long. Very cool that we finally got an upgraded one too. That's probably, that for me, Kyle Lewis has been my favorite card throughout this year. Let's go to offense. Let's pick one offensive card. I do have a soft spot for Alvin Kamara. Very big fan of Alvin Kamara in this game. This was his rewind though. It was his 93 or 94. There it is. This Alvin Kamara right here. Love this Alvin Kamara at the time he came out. I think he's 94 speed. Yes, 94 speed. He's great pass catcher out of the backfield. Always a fan of Kamara cards. He's just one of those cards that always just plays so good for me. I think I obviously cannot forget about Reggie Bush. I think Reggie Bush, start to finish, probably the most overpowered card that we've got this year at any position, from his 95 all the way up to his 99. The one thing I will say, and I was actually talking to somebody about this the other day, I don't even think there was like an overpowered quarterback this year. You know, when I think about like the quarterbacks, the only one that I can really think of is this Drew Aller. This Drew Aller was insane, but there really wasn't like one that I really considered outside of that Drew Aller that was just insane. Like that, I just sat there. I like this Troy Smith. I was a fan of Troy Smith. Hated this Cam Newton. Fun fact, I hated this Cam Newton. I actually despise of that card in this game. Never really used that Tebow before, but you guys can kind of get the general gist of it. Obviously have a ton of cards in this binder. If you guys want a video on this entire binder, I will actually probably do it at the one of the very last videos I do in this year. With that being said though, national championship run, let's go ahead and get into it and see if we are able to win it with the God Squad. Well, the 94, that's tough, that's tough. Feeling Johnny Manziel. Interesting. All right, so choosing Johnny boys. Never really liked this Johnny. I was never that big of a fan. This dude's probably very bad, isn't he? Well, it's a good thing for him. It's actually impossible to be ass at this game if you run 6-1 with a bunch of quick jumps. It's quite literally impossible to be bad at this game if you have 6-1 with a bunch of quick jumps. And I don't actually know how it's possible to be bad at this game. I haven't been a fan of it personally. I don't personally like Grip Breaker. Well, pop it. Oh my god, it actually played the slant. Ah, damn, it actually played the slant. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of Grip Breaker. Damn, and then all my 6-1 quick jumps aren't working. Oh, nice. Oh, guys. There's no need for him to hurry up after every single play. If he didn't hurry up right there, he was going to throw a touchdown, by the way. Yo, Cronus is moving, by the way. I mean, don't you dare get caught. Oh my god, you got caught, though? Cronus was moving there. Yeah, but you can tell him not to if he's really your friend. You wouldn't be a real friend if you weren't looking out for him, right? Oh, I thought I fumbled there for a second. Real quick, boys, if you guys are a Madden or a CFB player and want to have more fun on the game and win more, throw touchdowns like these, and then also bag the most annoying of offenses, make sure you guys check out civil.gg, where I just dropped my tournament winning CFB 25 scheme. We recently did a survey that said 99.2% of players that sign up win more games. Make sure you guys use code Dcroft to save you 30% off at the checkout. Link is in the top of the description, and you'll get instant access to all of the schemes on the website. Good. 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 Oh. Good. Good pick. Oh, look at that. He's taking a breather. Love this from him. Get to the line of scrimmage. Really think about the coverage you've seen. Find the open player, man. Love this from the kid. Love this from the kid. Look at that. See? Much better result. Instead of a pick 6, it was an incompletion. I shouldn't have highballed that. I actually got an insane animation there, though. Good God. Man, he almost super shot the gap there. I also have a 1v1v game tomorrow at 8 a.m., by the way. Oh, I look away from the screen for a half second, and he actually has the kick blocked. Oh, poor guy, man. Poor guy, man. To be fair, he kind of just got crazy quick jumps right there. He just got crazy quick jumps right there. That's what I'm saying, man. Being in like inside your own 5 in this game, it's just never been more miserable. Zeus, good. Zeus? The dot kid. Well, I guess I technically only had 5. I don't think my my god. Oh. Okay, can you tell your friend that he's a bitch for this? He's actually just glitch blocking the kick every single time. I actually hope he gets unlucky in every single game he ever plays now. Good. Gets sacked every single play. I mean, I have a vert hook right there. I was kind of hoping it would give me the other guy right there. I was hoping it would give me my other player. I think this is overthrown. Good. My guy got bumped. That's the reason why that happened. My guy got bumped. Yeah, I don't want any other questions. My guy just got bumped there. It's actually quite literally impossible. It's like, you know what's insane? It's actually impossible to be bad at this game right now because I don't think you would need hands to be able to pick this defense. I mean, like look at this shit. Oh my god. I'm trying to get out of the game as fast as possible. Madden wasn't real this year. I'm actually convinced they made Madden I'm actually convinced they tried to like nuke Madden this year because they wanted this game just to be that much better. A tinfoil hat theory for the day. Time bounds. Never mind. I forgot he has a field goal block glitch, doesn't he? Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie too. Your friend doing this is kind of just making me pissed off at you. Like, I'll be honest. The fact you said that this is your friend and he's doing it just is kind of making me pissed off at you. Tackles. Short. Okay. And he's just gonna throw the ball right at me. There we go. The dots, man. Damn. I just want to simply manage the clock, get me out of this one. Damn, and then Reggie gets caged himself. Yeah, let's just read the seams. There we go. Hermes? What's up, kid? Oh, run? I guess I'll keep Hermes in. I probably shouldn't take him out. You know what's funny is I can't kick a field goal at any point this drive, though. At no point at this during this drive am I going to be allowed to kick a field goal. I wonder if you can do this glitch on punts. I can't imagine you can, because I bet you the block is just like so like the kicker, or I guess punter, sorry, is so far back. Oh my god. I didn't think he'd actually do something. There we go. Hermes. Kill this clock, boys. GG's, boys. GG's. I just have to run the ball. It's you. Well, I can assure you I'm not kicking here. Even if I get into like the 35, I would just be punting here. Yeah, well, I guess he really was going to try to fight it out to the end. GG's, boys. I'm glad I was able to win that one, though. GG's. On to the next one. If you play like that at this point in the year, like, you've just got it, man. You've got it. Good defense. I can't blame him. He doesn't win very often, so it is what it is. If I was to be kicked off of 1v1 me for going 1-30 in a season, I'd probably want to be getting my attention for when I can win. But there's a way to actually change that, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to make it so you can't even watch. Miles, you really just want to test the waters today, don't you? I got a 1v1 me game here in a little bit, and I guess I don't really know what else to do, but just play some seasons. Oh, we quit. Games with film study, and there's just never been anything done with it. Really? That's funny. I'm throwing it. Zeus? Good. Zeus. Can't even remember. Probably with the cut community, man. The biggest problem I have with the cut community is it's like damn near impossible for me to put like a face on so many of these people, because you hear their name but I don't know what they actually like look like. I shaded down and I just that's bad, man. Dior dressed up as if he was going to a business interview that day, and I showed up in shorts and a t-shirt and slides. Actually, I think I might have had my nice pair of shoes on. I don't think I showed up to slide. I don't think I would have showed up to slides for that one. Nice, man. We'll be all good. There we go, Elijah. There we go. You take a nice breath and you find a dot. Love that from you, man. There we go. He really just comes out an onside kick at the start of every single game. Thank you. At least we're covering those. I can't let him score because I can't just risk giving the ball back to him here. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to take this play. Come on, Zeus. Put the ball. Oh my god, Zeus just can't hit his throws. Well, I've thought about running different playbooks and stuff like that just for fun. But with how much playbooks are already going to change next year, I don't know. If it was actually up to me, I actually do think I would probably just take a little bit longer of a break here. Yeah, he definitely just isn't that good. Like Zeus is kind of mid, but it just is what it is. I know what I'm doing when I use cards like these. Oh my god, he almost just back shouldered me. But at what point are you just gonna give up on your girlfriend and realize the boys can provide more for you? Like, at what point are you gonna realize that the boys are gonna be able to provide more for you than she can? Literally, you're on Civil GG, right? I'm pretty sure you're not. You know what's so crazy is that was just a cloud flat. You know? Oh, pick it up! Go! Go! Damn. Bro, I just suck. I literally just... Oh, he actually gets sick. I just suck, man. It's actually a dot, man. He doesn't have a horrible click on. That's actually a dot right there. Oh my god, Kronos. Oh, he ran a direct snap at the guy that was clearly unblocked. Good. I will say that is actually a little bit fishy. Yeah, that's a little bit fishy. You guys want to talk? Actually, I don't know if any of you guys play MLB, but a really big thing going on in MLB right now is you can actually have like an aimbot set up to like perfectly hit any single pitch currently, and that's actually kind of crazy. What do we think, boys? We think So Glitchy's telling the truth? I really should have been running Illinois this weekend. You just think, you know. Oh, he scored. Nice. Well, good job, boys. I don't know how that one happened, but I come back and he has scored, and he's also got the 2. I gotta say, I don't really care to talk about that. Glitchy, get him in the chat. Get him in the chat, Glitchy. You need to get him in this chat. Good dot, boys. It's definitely in bounds, by the way. There's no way that wasn't a touchdown. That really though. Man, what plays? It's been a minute since I've seen him in my chat too. Honestly, kind of caught me off guard. Do you think tiers are a W or do you think they're an L? I've actually never talked to you about 1v1 me, have I? I think tiers suck, personally. I think they're really bad. And there's more reasons than one, just like the fact that I'm playing with shitty teams, but I think it's bad. Oh no, so that's the thing. I actually entirely disagree. I think it's worse on CFB. So try playing with the Arizona Wildcats against everybody. Like, the team differences in CFB in comparison to Madden are like night and day. I think in CFB it's so bad. It's not different because the entire world that we're in is online. I don't think I've ever said something negative in person to anyone. Even like Showtime was the only person that I was like a semi-dickhead to. But I did say, like, I didn't say anything I think like insanely wild. I just thought he got lucky. Which I don't know, he probably didn't even get lucky that game if I had to guess. I said I'll never go into somebody's chat after I beat him and say GG's. Yeah, well, I lost to somebody and then they just instantly came in here and typed GG and I just banned him. I would say too, it actually kind of pisses me off even when I win and somebody in the chat just instantly comes in here and says like GG's, man. Like that just like actually pisses me off just as much as the other one. GG, big fan. Yeah, no, that one's a good one. Nah, I mean, it's just like, it's literally just, it's just attention seeking, baller. And my God, we're just flying through this seasons right now. I mean, we're already in the semifinals, boys. All right, boys, we are already in our semifinals of this. You think so, Blur? Blur, do you think that would solve like all my day-to-day problems? Nice, Blur. Spin? Oh, I'm conservative. I tried to spin there. Come on, Zeus. Fuck him. Yeah. He's kind of mid. I don't think he's the best quarterback, but he's kind of fun to use. Yeah, he's horrible, Jaren. He's definitely ass, but it just is what it is. No, you know what's funny is he's got the Julius Peppers build. That's actually what he has. He actually has the Julius Peppers build. I've been patched, Dior. This isn't like a new thing. I've been patched. There's one more gauntlet I know I want to run, but I think I might just be tapped. Like truthfully, I actually might just not play gauntlets. Like if I get on the game, I might just play seasons at this point. Oh my God, that was the greatest play action fake ever. Not death for you. Where would I even go? Like, I actually don't know where you can go out and get a burger. I don't know where you can just go and get places. Burgers in general that aren't just gonna be like pure death for you. Five Guys? Bro, Five Guys is the definition of death. What? That is going to give me a heart attack, man. Yeah, Five Guys is also just stupidly expensive. I went there like a couple of times growing up as a kid, but I just never really have since. That's a great tackle. Hell of a tackle. Last time I went to Five Guys, it cost me $20 and I literally got nothing. Cut. Oh my God, my receiver just got bagged on the cut. 360 no scope. Come on, Zeus. That is not $20. Because here's a fun fact. I got all of that stuff once and that was $30. This is just attention seeking. This deadass is just attention seeking. That was not. I actually got that. There was one time I remember. I think I have this right. Yeah. Actually, you know what I can do? This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on. We want fries. He said we can also get a large thing of fries. All right, so a large fry is $10.67, by the way. It's why. A large fry is $10.67, so I'm gonna throw that in the cart. And I also want a thing of Sprite. I like Sprite. We'll get a thing of Sprite. All right, Sprite's like $3, give or take. So okay, let me throw this in here too. Yeah, I thought about getting a milkshake, but a milkshake was $8. It is $31.29. I wish my camera would focus. You guys see that? $31.29 is what we paid for. And that's pre-tax, by the way. That is pre-tax. Yes, we're talking about this guy thinks Fallout God thinks Five Guys is cheap. I just need prices, man. I mean, I'm not even necessarily saying it's bad. Like, it's definitely it's definitely not like a bad burger, but it's definitely expensive. Like, it is quite literally an expensive burger. Granted, it's not going to be as good. I'm not saying it's better. Like, obviously, like Five Guys is just better. but like you are quite literally having it be 3x the price. Like what are we talking about? Really, Jaren? Jaren, there was like one that I had growing up. It was like a 20-minute drive, give or take. I never really went a ton. I would just want to go there today to prove my point, but I don't want to eat the food from there, honestly. Like this dude just tried to. Oh my gosh. W chat. I appreciate the chat. This was great work by you, chat, today. This is a great day by the chat. Yes, it quite literally is a new narrative. You, as I said, you have backtrack on basically everything you have said. By the way, fun fact. Come on, Zeusy. Five Guys wasn't expensive. That was your first narrative. You said let's stop acting like it's expensive here. Like, that's quite literally what you said. Yeah, there's also that. Like, he's also just so passionate about Five Guys being such a great value. He's just so happy the bang for the buck he gets. I love the peanuts. Like, we haven't mentioned you do get free peanuts there. I don't think I've ever spent... You know how much money you have to spend $30 at a fast food place? Like, do you actually know how much money you have to spend $30 at a fast food place? My Chipotle order is $9.04, by the way. It's literally not gaslighting. You literally tried to gaslight this entire... You're the only one that thinks this, by the way. For a second, prime time, I thought you were Beanie, and I was going to say, Beanie, you were 3 when you said that, or when that was a thing for you. No, I don't. Okay, so here's a fair question, Fallout. Where do you actually live? Like, when I go out to eat, man, like, I'm really not spending more than, like, $25, like, post-tip here. Even, like, back in Seattle, too, which is expensive. Like, I don't know. He's actually trolling or just the richest person, like, in this chat. That's, like, the only logical explanation. I actually think he's partnered with Five Guys. This has, like, been, like, a crazy great free promotion for Five Guys, though. So you've actually done a great job, Fallout. It's actually, like, crazy impressive. I'll tip my cap to that. I will tip my cap to that. You've done a great job at promoting Five Guys on the stream. Oh, and then the idiot though. Good dive, man. Wait, with your body on the line at least. Good dive. Okay, Zeus. Good work, Zeus. Blocks. Good. Oh my god, you didn't hold his block though. Oh my god. No, just break one more tackle. I do hope that they focus more on current college players. Like I need like my Jeremiah Smith and my Ryan Williams day one to be God. I don't think this past year we did, but they're like typically in Madden there's always like an early drop promo or something like that. Just kind of crazy. I mean, like, I'm just curious, Beanie. Like, I'm not trying to pocket watch, but are you going to be, like, spending money at the start of the year for the game? Man, honestly, to get the best team day one, like, it's probably going to be at least, like, 500. Really drop that? Yeah, like, you have to grind so much to have that. But that first month is always going to be, or first week is always going to be super tough. Well, that's the thing, like, I sit here and, like, I wonder if boosters are even going to be a thing day one. I have to just wait and see on that, obviously, but I would be semi-surprised if boosters were a thing. Nice, man. You gotta think, like, I remember last year, man, like, Henry opened up 1,000 day one and didn't even have the best team. There's like a reason why comp players didn't really get into cut was because it just wasn't great in terms of like the cards, etc. Day one of the game was like super bland too. I'm trying to think of like other things that I can remember. Yeah, there will be a lot of charities at the start of the year. That's something that's almost always consistent. Typically, it's going to be regs, especially for this. It's a little bit different for Madden, but there definitely will be. Who you are? Are you Penn? No, you're not Penn State anymore. What team are you? I know you had Penn State. It's honestly so hard to keep track of everyone. You're Miami. Ooh, that's kind of tough. You have a quarterback next year? That's tough. I don't. Man, you might be chalked at the start of next year. Oh, Beck. Yeah, hold on. I'm dumb. Yeah, you have Carson Beck. At least you have a quarterback. It's not like you're gonna deal with a complete idiot. I completely forgot that Beck went there. Remember, you kind of had to run mid blitz on the game. You kind of had to run mid blitz. Actually, a dot. I don't know, like glitch out of power flat like that. I really don't like this, actually. Thank God. So I had a second to spare too. Dude, this dude loves his runs. Somebody in here just tried to explain to all of us that Five Guys wasn't actually that expensive of a fast food restaurant. So to that, it's been a pretty normal stream. Actually, a good dot by him. I actually didn't know he could throw the ball that far down the field. Good dot, kid. I really just want this dude to pass. I'm just, he can pass. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Look at what happens when you just... People actually go dumb against goal line in this game. It really is hilarious. People did actually just go so dumb. Good play. Finally, he figured it out. That makes sense. I'm curious to see what U-Trips is like. You know, I am curious to see what the meta is like in Madden. I have to get the hands on beta before you really can know any of that stuff. You've been hearing baseline will be out of Madden? Where'd you hear that one from, my man? Well, I guess where'd you hear it from, my man? Where'd you hear that baselining just was eliminated? Oh my God, go. I am curious to see if they do have that, you know, crossover too. There we go. Thank God. GG's. I mean, hopefully GG's. I'm really not there. Nice. Good. That's on me. Good dots. Best cut quarterback this year? I really did think it was Drew Aller. Like, if I had to pick a best quarterback, Drew Aller kind of changed the entire trajectory of cut. I think Drew Aller would be my best one. I didn't ever actually end up using that mill row. Oh my God, this dude moves so stiff. GG's, boys. Good stuff. GG's, boys. I think Ollie personally. Yeah, that card at the start of the year really was nuts. See if we can get anything out of these packs. Yeah. Yuck. I really haven't had any good luck with these packs lately. Hopefully we can get something. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. I have not pulled above a 96. I mean, technically, a 96 is the highest pull I've had in one of these in forever. All right, last card. It's not even a full legend. I mean, a 97 is, I guess, fine, but it's still eh. All right, I mean, that's cool.